Imagine for a moment that you're standing at the edge of a vast, unexplored wilderness. The path before you is unmarked, the terrain unknown. Some might look at this scene and feel fear, uncertainty, or doubt. But I want you to see something different. I want you to see opportunity. I want you to see adventure. I want you to see your future. You see, my friends, the greatest barrier between you and the life of your dreams isn't out there in that wilderness. It's right here inside your mind. It's the voice that tells you you can't, you shouldn't, or you're not good enough. It's the mindset that keeps you chained to your comfort zone, afraid to take that first step into the unknown. But today, right here, right now, we're going to break those chains. We're going to free ourselves from the limited mindset and slave mentality that's been holding us back. Are you ready? Are you truly ready to step into your greatness? You were born for a purpose. You were created with a unique set of gifts, talents, and abilities that no one else in this world possesses in quite the same way. The question is, are you using them? Are you letting them lie dormant, buried beneath layers of fear, self-doubt, and societal expectations? I remember a young man I met years ago. He had dreams of becoming a great musician, but he was stuck in a job he hated, too afraid to chase his passion. He told me, I can't quit my job. I have bills to pay. I have responsibility. And you know what I told him? I said, young man, your greatest responsibility is to fulfill the purpose for which you were created. You see, that's the slave mentality talking. It's the voice that tells you to play it safe, to settle for less than your worth, to sacrifice your dreams on the altar of security. But let me ask you this. Is that really security? Or is it a prison of your own making? True security, true freedom, comes from aligning your life with your purpose. It comes from embracing your unique identity and refusing to conform to the world's mold. It comes from having the courage to step out of the boat and walk on water, even when everyone around you is saying it's impossible. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, but you don't understand my situation. You don't know my circumstances, and you're right, I don't. But I know this. They do not determine your destiny. They're merely the starting point of your journey. Let me share the principle with you that has the power to transform your life. Your mindset shapes your reality. What you believe about yourself, about your abilities, about your future will ultimately determine what you achieve. If you believe you're a victim of your circumstances, guess what? You'll always be a victim. If you believe you're not smart enough, not talented enough, not good enough, then that belief will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. But if you believe that you're a child of the Most High, created for greatness, destined for success, then you'll start seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. You'll start finding solutions where others see only problems. This is not positive thinking or wishful dreaming. This is about aligning your mind with the truth of who you are and what you're capable of. It's about renewing your mind, transforming your thinking, and breaking free from the mental slavery that's been holding you back. You see, slavery isn't just a physical condition. It's a state of mind. And in many ways, mental slavery is far more insidious than physical slavery. Because while physical chains can be seen and broken, mental chains are invisible. They're the limiting beliefs, the negative self-talk, the fear of failure that keeps us bound to mediocrity. Is the good news. As just mental chains were forged in the mind, they can be broken in the mind. You have the power to choose your thoughts, to shape your beliefs, to rewrite the narrative of your life. So how do we do this? How do we break free from this limited mindset? First, we need to recognize it for what it is. We need to become aware of the thoughts and beliefs that are holding us back. Pay attention to your self-talk. What do you say to yourself when faced with a challenge? And what beliefs do you hold about your abilities, your worth, your potential? Are these beliefs empowering you or limiting you? Once you've identified these limiting beliefs, challenge them. Question their validity. Where did they come from? Are they based on facts or fears? Are they serving you or sabotaging? I remember a woman I met who believed she couldn't start her own business because she didn't have a college degree. She had internalized the belief that success was only for the highly educated. But when she looked around, she saw countless examples of successful entrepreneurs who had built empires without formal education. She realized her belief wasn't based on reality, but on fear and self-doubt. The next step is to replace these limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of saying, I can't, start saying, how can I? Instead of focusing on your limitations, focus on your possibilities. Instead of dwelling on what you lack, celebrate what you have. Remember, your words have power. Shape your reality, so speak life over yourself. Declare your worth, your potential, your destiny. Even when you don't feel it, even when circumstances seem to contradict it, keep speaking it. Because faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Now, breaking free from a limited mindset isn't just about positive thinking. It's about positive action. You need to start acting in alignment with your new beliefs. If you believe you're capable of greatness, then you need to start doing things that great people. What does this look like practically? It means setting bold goals and taking consistent action towards them. It means stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. It means surrounding yourself with people who believe in you and support your vision. Let me tell you about a principle I call the law of environment. Your environment, the people you associate with, the information you consume, the activities you engage in, has a profound impact on your mindset and consequently your life outcomes. If you're constantly around people who complain, who make excuses, who settle for mediocrity, guess what? That mindset will rub off on you. But if you surround yourself with visionaries, with achievers, with people who are passionate about their purpose, their energy and enthusiasm will lift you up. So take a hard look at your environment. Is it nurturing your growth or stunting it? Is it expanding your vision or limiting it? And if you find that your current environment isn't serving your highest good, have the courage to make changes. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself is to distance yourself from people and situations that are holding you back. Now, I know this isn't easy. Change never is. Breaking free from old patterns of thinking and behaving can be uncomfortable, even painful at times. But let me tell you something. Our growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Think about it. A seed has to break open and push through the dirt before it can become a tree. A butterfly has to struggle out of its cocoon before it can fly. In the same way, you have to be willing to endure some discomfort, some uncertainty, some challenges if you want to reach your full potential. But here's the beautiful thing. As you start to break free from your limited mindset, as you start to act in alignment with your true identity and purpose, you'll experience a level of fulfillment and joy that you've never known before. Because there's nothing more satisfying than becoming who you were created to be. Now, let's talk about another aspect of the slave mentality that we need to address. The fear of responsibility. You see, slaves don't make decisions. They don't take risks. They don't lead. They simply follow orders. And while this might seem safe, it's actually a form of bondage. True freedom comes with responsibility. It comes with the willingness to make decisions, to take risks, to lead. It comes with the understanding that you are the author of your own life story. So I want to challenge. Stop waiting for someone else to give you permission to pursue your dreams. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions before you take action. Stop looking for someone else to solve your problems or make your life better. You have everything you need right now to start moving towards your goals. You have the power to make decisions that will shape your future. You have the ability to solve problems, to overcome obstacles, to create opportunity. But you have to be willing to take responsibility. You don't have to be willing to own your choices, your actions, your life. Because with great power comes great responsibility, and with great responsibility comes great freedom. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what if I fail? What if I make the wrong decision? And to that I say, failure is not your enemy. Failure is your teacher. Failure is the price you pay for growth. Show me a person who has never failed, and I'll show you a person who has never tried anything significant. The most successful people in the world are not those who never fail, but those who never quit. I see failure not as a dead end, but as a detour. Not as a reason to give up, but as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to come. So don't let the fear of failure keep you in bondage. Embrace failure as part of the journey. Learn from it, grow from it, and keep. Now the crucial aspect of breaking free from a limited mindset is understanding the power of vision. You see, where there is no vision, the people perish. A clear, compelling vision of your future is like a magnet, pulling you forward, giving you direction and purpose. Without vision, you're like a ship without a destination, drifting aimlessly on the sea of life. But with vision, you become unstoppable. Vision gives you clarity. It gives you motivation. It gives you the strength to persevere when times get tough. So I want you to take some time to really think about your vision for your life. What do you want to achieve? Who do you want to become? What kind of impact do you want to make in the world? Don't limit yourself. Don't let your current circumstances dictate your vision. Dream big. Because if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. Once you have a clear vision, write it down. Make it plain. Look at it every day. Let it sink deep into your spirit. Because a vision that's only in your head is just a daydream. But a vision that's written down, that's meditated on, that's acted upon, becomes a blueprint for your future. Now, let's talk about another crucial element in breaking from a limited mindset. The power of purpose. You see, understanding your purpose. The reason why you're here on this earth is like finding the key that unlocks your potential. Purpose gives your life meaning. It gives you direction. It gives you the strength to persevere when times get tough. When you're living in alignment with your purpose, you tap into a wellspring of passion and energy that you never knew you had. But here's the thing. Your purpose is not something you create. It's something you discover. It's already within you, woven into the fabric of your being by the Creator Himself. Your job is to uncover it, to understand it, and to live it out. How do you discover your purpose? Start by asking yourself these questions. What are you passionate about? What makes you come alive? What are the unique gifts and talents that you possess? What needs do you see in the world that you feel compelled to address? Your purpose lies at the intersection of your passions, your abilities, and the world's needs. When you find that sweet spot, you'll know it. Because you'll feel a sense of fulfillment and joy that goes beyond anything you've experienced before. Now, once you've discovered your purpose, you need to align your life with it. This might mean making some hard choices. It might mean letting go of things that no longer serve you. It might mean stepping out of your comfort zone and taking risks. And you're living in alignment with your purpose. Even the challenges become opportunities. Even the obstacles become stepping stones. Because you're no longer just working for a paycheck or trying to impress others. You're fulfilling your destiny. You are becoming who you were created to be. Another crucial aspect of breaking free from a limited mindset is understanding the power of your words. You see, your words are not just sounds that come out of your mouth. They are seeds that you plant in the garden of your mind. And what you plant will eventually grow and bear fruit in your life. So I want you to become very conscious of the words you speak, not just to others, but to yourself. Are you speaking words of life or words of death? Are you declaring victory or defeat? Are you prophesying success or failure? Remember, death and life are in the power of the tongue. So use your words wisely. Speak life over yourself. Declare your worth, your potential, your destiny, even when you don't feel it, even when circumstances seem to contradict it. Because your words have the power to shape your reality. Now, let's talk about another important principle in breaking free from a limited mindset. The power of gratitude. You see, gratitude is not just a nice sentiment. It's a powerful force that can transform your life. And you cultivate an attitude of gratitude. You shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. You begin to see blessings where others see burdens. You start to recognize opportunities where others see obstacles. Gratitude doesn't just change your perspective, it changes your brain chemistry. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude regularly can increase happiness, reduce depression, improve sleep, boost immune function, and even lengthen your lifespan. So I challenge you to make gratitude daily practice. Every morning when you wake up, before your feet hit the floor, thank God for 3 things in your life. Start your day with gratitude and watch how it transforms your outlook. Another crucial element in breaking free from a limited mindset is understanding the power of continuous growth and learning. You see, the moment you stop growing, you start dying. The moment you think you know it all, you've sealed your fate. The world is constantly changing, constantly evolving. And if you're not growing, if you're not learning, if you're not adapting, you'll get left behind. So cultivate a hunger for knowledge. Develop a passion for learning. Be curious about everything. Read books. Attend seminars. Seek out mentors. Learn from your experiences, both successes and failures. Because every experience, every challenge, every setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become better. Remember, you are not a finished product. You are a work in progress. And the exciting thing is there's always room for improvement. There's always another level to reach. There's always more of your potential to unlock. Now, I want to address something that often holds people back from breaking free of their limited mindsets. The fear of success. Yes, you heard me right. Many people are more afraid of success than they are of failure. Why? Because success means change. It means stepping into the unknown. It means taking on new responsibilities. It means potentially outgrowing relationships or leaving behind the familiar. But let me tell you something. The cost of staying where you are is far greater than the cost of stepping into your greatness. The pain of regret is far worse than the pain of growth. So don't let the fear of success hold you back. Embrace it. Welcome it. Because success is not just about what you achieve, it's about who you become. Another crucial aspect of breaking free from a limited mindset is understanding the power of forgiveness. You see, unforgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It doesn't hurt them, it hurts you. It keeps you chained to the past, preventing you from moving forward into your future. Forgiveness doesn't mean what happened was okay. It doesn't mean you have to reconcile with the person who hurt you. It simply means you're choosing to release the burden of bitterness and resentment. You're choosing to free yourself from the prison of the past. I challenge you. Is there someone you need to forgive? Is there a situation from your past that you're still holding on to? Choose today to forgive. Not for their sake, but for yours, because forgiveness is the key that unlocks the door to your future. Now let's talk about another important principle in breaking free from a limited mindset. The power of service. You see, true fulfillment doesn't come from what you get, but from what you give. It doesn't come from how much you accumulate, but from how much you contribute. When you shift your focus from self-centeredness to other-centeredness, something magical happens. You tap into a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. You discover that your life has significance beyond your personal achievements or acquisitions. I challenge you. Look for ways to serve others. Use your gifts, your talents, your resources to make a positive impact in someone else's life. Because when you bless others, you yourself are blessed. When you lift others, you yourself are lifted. Another crucial element in breaking free from a limited mindset is understanding the power of persistence. You see, success is not about never falling down. It's about getting up every time you fall. It's about keeping going when everyone else would quit. Persistence is the fuel that drives dreams into reality. It's the force that turns setbacks into comebacks and obstacles into opportunities. When you cultivate persistence, you develop a resilience that can weather any storm, overcome any challenge, and achieve what others deem impossible. Think about the great achievers throughout history. They weren't necessarily the most talented, the most intelligent, or the most privileged. But they were, without fail, the most persistent. They refused to give up even when faced with seemingly insurmountable odds. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He failed thousands of times before successfully inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This attitude exemplifies the power of persistence. Edison saw each failure not as a reason to quit, but as a stepping stone towards success. Or consider J.K. Rowling, who faced numerous rejections before her Harry Potter series was finally published. She didn't let those rejections define her or her work. Instead, she persisted, refining her craft and continuing to believe in her vision. Today, her books have sold millions of copies worldwide and inspired generations of readers. These stories remind us that persistence is not just about blindly pushing forward. It's about learning from each setback, adapting your approach, and maintaining unwavering faith in your goals. It's about understanding that the path to success is rarely a straight line, but rather a winding road filled with ups and downs. But how do we cultivate this kind of persistence? How do we develop the mental fortitude to keep going when everything seems to be working against us? First, it's crucial to have a clear vision of what you're working towards. When you have a compelling vision, a vivid picture of your desired future, it becomes your North Star, guiding you through the darkest nights of doubt and discouragement. This vision gives meaning to your struggles and purpose to your persistence. Take some time to really clarify your vision. What does success look like to you? What impact do you want to make? What legacy do you want to leave? Make this vision as detailed and vibrant as possible. Visualize it, feel it, believe in it with every fiber of your being. Because when your why is strong enough, you'll find a how. Next, it's important to reframe your perspective on failure. In a limited mindset, failure is seen as the end of the road, a sign that you should give up. But in a growth mindset, failure is viewed as feedback, a valuable learning opportunity that brings you one step closer to success. What can I learn from this? How can this experience make me stronger, wiser, better? This shift in perspective transforms failures from roadblocks into stepping stones. Now, another key to developing persistence is to break your big goals down into smaller, manageable steps. When you're climbing a mountain, you don't focus on how far away the peak is. You focus on the next step in front of you. Similarly, in pursuing your goals, focus on the daily actions you can take that will move you forward. This approach not only makes your goals feel more achievable, but it also allows you to celebrate small wins along the way. These small victories fuel your motivation and reinforce your persistence. They remind you that you are making progress even when the big goal still seems far away. It's also crucial to surround yourself with supportive people who believe in you and your vision. Persistence doesn't mean you have to go it alone. In fact, having a strong support system can significantly boost your ability to persist in the face of challenges. Seek out mentors who have walked the path you're on. Connect with peers who are on similar journeys. Build relationships with people who will encourage you when you're down, challenge you when you're complacent, and celebrate with you when you succeed. Remember, the company you keep has a profound impact on your mindset and your ability to persist. If you're constantly around negative people who doubt your dreams and feed your fears, it becomes much harder to maintain your persistence. But when you're surrounded by positive, supportive individuals, their energy and belief in you can help you push through even the toughest times. Another powerful tool for cultivating persistence is the practice of self-reflection. Regularly take time to assess your progress, acknowledge your growth, and reconnect with your why. This practice helps you maintain perspective and renew your commitment to your goals. During these moments of reflection, be honest with yourself. Are you giving your all? Are you learning from your experiences? Are you staying true to your vision? Use these insights to adjust your approach if necessary, but never to question your ability to succeed. It's also important to take care of yourself along the way. Persistence isn't about burning yourself out. It's about maintaining steady progress over the time. This means taking care of your physical and mental health, finding balance in your life, and allowing yourself time to rest and recharge. Remember, persistence is a marathon, not a sprint. You need to pace yourself, nourish yourself, and give yourself grace. Taking care of yourself isn't a distraction from your goals. It's an essential part of achieving them. Another crucial aspect of persistence is flexibility. While it's important to stay committed to your overall vision, you need to be willing to adjust your methods and strategies as you go. The path to success is rarely a straight line, and what worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. Be open to feedback, be willing to learn, and be ready to pivot when necessary. This flexibility allows you to navigate obstacles more effectively and find creative solutions to challenges. It's not about changing your destination, but about being willing to take a different route to get there. It's also vital to cultivate patience along with your persistence. In today's world of instant gratification, it's easy to get discouraged when success doesn't come quickly. But real, lasting success takes time. It requires consistent effort over an extended period. Understand that there will be periods where it feels like you're not making progress, where your efforts seem futile. These plateaus are a normal part of any journey. The key is to keep going, to trust in the process, and to have faith that your persistent efforts will eventually bear fruit. Another powerful tool in developing persistence is the use of positive affirmations. The words we speak to ourselves have a profound impact on our mindset and our actions. By regularly affirming your ability to persist, to overcome challenges, and to achieve your goals, you reinforce these beliefs in your subconscious mind. 8 affirmations that resonate with you. I am persistent and resilient. I turn obstacles into opportunities. I have the power to achieve my dreams. Repeat these affirmations daily, especially when facing challenges or feeling discouraged. It's also important to celebrate your journey, not just your destination. When you're focused solely on the end goal, it's easy to get discouraged by how far you still have to go. But when you learn to appreciate the process, the growth, the lessons, the small victories along the way, you find joy and fulfillment in the journey itself. This mindset shift doesn't just make the journey more enjoyable. It also fuels your persistence. When you're able to find satisfaction in the daily process of working towards your goals, you're more likely to keep going even when the road gets tough. Another crucial element in cultivating persistence is developing a strong sense of self-belief. This isn't about arrogance or overconfidence, but about having a deep, unshakable faith in your ability to overcome challenges and achieve your goals. In fact, this self-belief is built through a combination of self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-improvement. It comes from knowing your strengths and leveraging them, acknowledging your weaknesses and working on them, and consistently pushing yourself outside. Remember, belief is a choice. You can choose to believe in yourself and your ability to persist, or you can choose to doubt yourself. And that choice will largely determine your actions and ultimately your outcome. Lastly, it's important to understand that persistence isn't just about achieving external goals. It's also about personal growth and becoming the best version of yourself. Every challenge you face, every obstacle you overcome is an amaze these opportunities. Let them shape you, strengthen you, refine you. Because in the end, the greatest reward of persistence isn't just the achievement of your goals, but the person you become in the process. In conclusion, breaking free from a limited mindset and embracing the power of persistence is a journey. It's not always easy, and there will be times when you'll be tempted to give up. But remember, persistence is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's the force that turns dreams into reality, potential into achievement, and ordinary into extraordinary. So keep going. Keep believing, keep persisting. Because your breakthrough might be just around the corner, and you'll never know how close you are to success if you quit now. Your persistence today is paving the way for your success tomorrow. And that's success. That fulfillment of your vision and realization of your potential is worth every ounce of persistence you can muster.